It was unveiled about the Floridians Clean Water Declaration, which is essentially a clean water bill of rights for the public. But to have people, and primarily elected officials, to sign that declaration, and if you haven't already done so, we do have them right under these tents, where it basically indicates your interest in ensuring that we will always benefit from clean and safe water. So your support is of paramount importance. But as this rally has built its momentum, we are very thankful that right here in Southwest Florida, we've had two co-chairs that have helped promote and advocate and market the event today. And those two co-chairs are John Scott and John Heim. And at this point in time, I'd like to introduce both those gentlemen to you. John?
How's everybody doing out there? That's a hot mic. Okay, I'd like to go ahead and have you all give yourselves a round of applause for coming out for a great cause. This wouldn't be possible without people like yourselves out there. It's a very important issue to our local economy, tourism, our livelihoods, our children's futures. As you can see, we have plenty of booths when it comes to informational stuff, so please visit every single booth. Everybody here is here for the same reason. We demand clean water. We're not going to take it anymore. We're not going to be silent anymore. We're not going to be complacent anymore. One thing we've learned this year over the summer is we have to stay engaged without the outrage. Right now is the off month, what they call that, the dry time. But guess what? Here we are, still involved. Once more, I'd like to go ahead and have you guys give yourselves a round of applause for being here. Thank you. And I'm going to introduce John Scott at this time.
Good morning. What do we want? When do we want it? Now! Yeah, we're going to have a march at the end of this. We're going to march across the refrigerator down to the Midpoint Bridge. Because I think all of us are pretty concerned about the water quality over here and statewide, correct? Yeah! Correct? Yeah! All right. Now, my name is John Scott, as they've already gotten that out of the way. I'm the co-founder of an activism group, a water advocacy group called the Clean Water Initiative. We're one of the hosts of this event, and it's been a laborious and arduous process putting this all together, but it's been really rewarding, and it's especially rewarding now that I'm standing up here looking out at all these great faces that are concerned about the same thing that I'm concerned about, which is when you look at that picture right there, and on there it says, is this an oil spill? What does that look like? That looks like the BP oil spill. But you know what that is? That's toxic runoff from Lake Okeechobee invading the Gulf of Mexico during rainy season this last year. That's a pretty dramatic photo right there. I think a lot of people see that and they would be like, wow. So we have to keep that in mind. But I think this is a cause that it transcends political party lines. It transcends all walks of life. I think everyone should be concerned about the water quality. And if you're not, I don't know what to tell you, because the water down here, the wonderful, beautiful, pristine waters, everybody comes from all around. When you vacation in the Keys, they don't have great beaches in the Keys. They come up here for the beaches because we have the wonderful white sand beaches. But right now, if you go look at those beaches, you've got all kinds of red drift algae sitting all over them, and we've had a premature red tide that's been on and off. So this isn't going to go away as long as we allow people to continue to back pump pollutants into Lake Okeechobee, and we don't hold anybody accountable, and nobody wants to really come to the table and take drastic measures to solve these drastic problems. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming out, and I especially appreciate the Lee County Alliance of the Arts and the Green Market for allowing us to have this event here, and for being such gracious hosts and providing us with all these great resources that we need in order to make an event like this possible. Thank you very much. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you to both Johns. You know, it really is amazing when you think about the irony that here we have to hold a special event to promote clean water. You look at California, and I know you've been watching the news, and a terrible historic drought. Read the recent or hear about the recent incident up in West Virginia where some 300,000 residents are left without water because of coal cleaning chemicals that have contaminated their water supply in Elk River. And even in this state,